Now, for those who've been watching my YouTube videos, in my earlier ones, you probably have noticed the chaos that ensued behind me and when I was doing my videos in the garage, and everything was just a clutter and an absolute mess. I had my tools, had junk lying around all over the floor. I couldn't even navigate through my garage to get to my door or even my car. So I did something about it. I bought a reinforced steel shelf from Home Depot, bought a bins to put my car detailing, my tools, my ski gear, my tactical gear, all in these bins and on these shelves, and it just made a huge difference in my life when it comes to organizing my garage, and I can say I'm pretty proud of that. But obviously this video is not about steel shelves from Home Depot. I guess the real theme is around this video is organizing, and that is probably one of my biggest pet peeves is organization. Look at my 4Runner. I'm adding more and more gear, more tools to it, just, you know, to prep me for, you know, the mindset of an overlander, and whenever I come into a problem, I always have something that I can reach for and it's right there. However, my 4Runner is just lacking and it's limited to amount of space. I could store most of my gear in my tools, and the more and more stuff I put in, the less space I have in my 4Runner. Well, that's about to change. Another product from Victory 4x4, you know, because I like supporting them and I really like their products. Please sponsor me. Victory 4x4, they're creating more and more stuff, which I'm really excited about, and I feel like it's gonna add on to, you know, the full-on customization of a 4Runner and creating more space, which is awesome. And we're gonna go ahead and install this guy on the rear window of my 4Runner. And getting right into it, this is the assembly of the rear Molle panel for the 4Runner, and this is everything that you'll be getting in the box, as well as the tools needed to do the job. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to start with the cargo net hook, and it's simple as just twisting this off right there like so, and then we're going to take our Phillips head screwdriver and we're just going to go ahead and remove that bolt. Now you're going to go ahead and get your flathead screwdriver. All you gotta do, it's gonna come flying at you, just pop it off like so. Just like that. Switch the flathead to a Phillips head again, and then unscrew this as well. And then up here is our kind of cargo hook as well, and you just remove the cap up there, get a wrench for that, and you take the wrench and you just loosen the bolt. Save this though, because we're going to be reusing it. Starting with this bracket, we're going to go ahead and grab the M6 by 1mm by 55mm button head bolt, and then we're going to thread that through, and then we're going to take that white nylon spacer, and then we're going to go ahead and thread that into that hole. And then you're going to grab your 5 3/2 set Allen key, tighten that up, but don't tighten it too much, just let that loose. Using the same hardware as before, we're going to take that button head bolt and the spacer, thread it through, and then tighten it up again with the Allen key. Now with the last bracket we're going to be placing up top, that car hook that you removed earlier, we're going to place that on top of the bracket, as well as the bolt that you removed earlier for that car hook, we're going to be placing that there as well. Okay, now we got our brackets ready installed at our 3 points. Also, don't forget that cargo net hook that you took off earlier, right here. Stick it on there, because you could reuse that again, so nice little touch. Last thing that needs to be done is obviously installing the panel right here. So we're going to go ahead and mount the panel onto the brackets there. Make sure that these brackets are kind of a little bit loose, so you have a little bit of wiggle room to adjust the panel as you make your final adjustments and screw it tight to these brackets. We're going to take our remaining button head and flange nut, and we're going to start with the top, so it's just holding it sturdy, and then we're going to work on the sides. You want all the brackets to be loose, and then as soon as you tighten it up, it should sit firm and you should be good to go. It's that easy.